Pencils down.
Pencils down,
Fucking
everybody. Pencils
2 in the morning. We're
down.
doing
Another
this.
late night ramble.
And who knows where these go?
I don't know.
These,
Is this the one where we go on the racist rant and we get canceled?
we might be. This might be the one that does it.
Is this the last ramble?
Where we go, what's with these Me Too broads? Is that where
where
this is going to happen?
When
they
is
just
our
gonna
big
let
Me
dudes
Too,
be
Black
dudes
Lives
for crying
Matter
out loud?
rant?
You know what? Maybe I should close that window like Andrea told me to. Hold on. You got it? Is that all right?
I'll close the window.
Yeah.
We don't want to leave that. There we go. There, we just shut that window.
She did remind me. You should probably
we
close
don't need to do a late night ramble
with
to the courtyard.
For the court. That would be sad.
I mean, I want to do a live ramble, but not right now.
Not for my apartments.
No, not for
Yeah, we should
not
do
for
a
your
live.
common area of your apartment.
No.
I'm staring right at your carbonized Mandalorian
And
Black Series
yours.
figure, and mine still in box.
Still in. I just had to tear it out. I just had to
I'm going
free
to tear
him.
it out when I get home.
I just set him free.
It's a
It is
beautiful figure.
beautiful.
It's a
dude.
beautiful figure. I wish we were doing a Ramble radio video to show you
know.
guys.
Because the next, should we bring him with us to the
Maybe.
Jedi Fallen Order
Maybe.
release night?
Maybe. 'Cause,
Bonanza?
tomorrow, as Jedi Fallen Order comes out, and we're going to pick up our pre-orders at GameStop.
We're going to be there.
GameStop Prime,
GameStop Prime, not Annex.
not Annex.
We might go.
We might go over to
fuck
Annex
with Sephora Sean
just to see what's up.
if he's even there. Would you feel bad if, like, the GameStop corporate office heard this thing and they put 2 and 2 together and he's just dead?
Oh,
Like
they
just
they
go.
Hoffa him?
They Hoffa him. Like like, yeah, you're not gonna hear from
They
that
just
guy.
Irishman the guy.
Yeah, you're not gonna hear from this guy. Like, yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about him.
Can you really take
Hey,
out?
do you know where Sephora Sean is? Nah, you know what? You ain't gotta worry about him.
He's on leave. He's on leave.
You ain't gonna be seeing
He's on a
that guy.
permanent vacation.
You ain't gotta worry about him.
Can you really take out Sephora, Sean?
They didn't get anybody. If you've seen The Irishman or read the book, you'll know.
Anybody.
This is kind of a mini spoiler.
Mini?
But you know what happens in The Irishman.
Does Hoffa die?
Hoffa died.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, he died.
Fuck.
They get him.
Son of a bitch.
It's this great moment though because De Niro plays his best friend.
Yeah.
He's the one who has to do it. If you read the book, he has to kill him.
Yeah.
And Joe Pesci is the boss, and he's kind of giving him the order. And God, it was so chilling because Pesci because he liked Hoffa a lot too, Pesci's character. And he just kind of has this moment where he goes, look, we did all we could for the man. And it's like, ooh, God. And then De Niro's like, he's still trying to buy time, I think, in his heart. Like, how can I prolong this guy's life? And then De Niro asks him, like, well, I mean, he's kind of too high profile, right? And then Pesci kind of leans in and goes, if we can whack the president of the United States, we can whack the president of a union. It's like, oh, shit.
It's crazy. Like, it's almost common knowledge.
Yeah.
The president of the United States was whacked
By the mob.
And we still sort of just go along with the Oswald was the lone gunman.
There is a fucking brutal scene in Irishman where after Kennedy and it was a real thing. Hoffa actually said this remark, which is that's how much he hated the Kennedys.
Yeah.
But after they ask, he's walking out of his Teamsters building like, hey, do you have anything to say? He goes, yeah, Bobby Kennedy's just another lawyer. Those are his. And then Pacino looks up and sees that the flag outside his building is half mast, and he has him raise it. The day Kennedy dies.
What a Trump move
That is such a Trump move. We're gonna raise it, okay? That's we can. He's been very rude to me, very rude. Very nasty thing.
Crazy.
So he fucking like, nope, that's going back up. This is not half mast.
It's crazy that we all can know the truth.
Yeah.
And then they still just play it like
well,
like Epstein. Like everyone knows Epstein was murdered in that jail cell, but it's still just like,
well, hold on.
Nothing's going to happen about it.
That's why I don't buy the whole
Nothing will happen about it.
Nothing. That's why I don't buy the whole, I think Epstein might still be alive. That motherfucker's gone. They're not going to,
Why would they keep him alive?
Oh, let's keep him alive just because of all those favors he did
we
for
really
us.
like him?
Get the fuck out of here.
Because he let us bone girls,
Yeah.
little underage girls with him?
Yeah, that is, oh, God.
No, he's done.
He's gone.
He was murdered.
They got him. And
It's crazy where it's like, everyone's just like the society's like, no, he killed himself, and we're all just supposed to go, okay.
Oh, wow, that poor guy.
We can all say he killed himself, but that's as far as it ever goes.
We all know that didn't happen. And it's that line. Pesci just delivers it so well. We can whack the president of the United States. We can whack the president of a union. It was like, oh, oof. And then just that. We did all we could for the man. That is, because they do. They give him chance after chance. All he fucking had to do, all Jimmy Hoffa had to do was go, okay, I'm out. That's it. He gets out of prison. They even told they don't do this in the movie, but in the book, the mob even told him, just wait this guy out. The guy who is in place in charge of the Teamsters, wait him out. We'll vote you back in when his term's done. Yeah. Just 2 more. You're a billionaire. 2 more years. You just
ego wouldn't let him do it.
Ego would not, and that's the thing. He just kept saying, "It's my union. It's my union. It's my union." He just wouldn't let that go. And they were just like, "Okay, we've had enough." It was, man, it's a really good fucking movie. A little bit too much with a little long, and a little bit too much with the de-aging of the actors in the beginning. It's when you first see
it. How long are they de-aged for?
A lot of the movie, you get used to it pretty quick, but the first time you see it, it just looks. It's like, I was sitting with my buddy Mark, and De Niro gets into a truck, and he just goes, "It's all aboard the Polar Express." Like that's, it kind of has that
feel.
Yeah, it kind of has that feel initially. But it wore. I mean, it's hard.
Funny that Scorsese had to take all that technology used in Marvel movies,
shitting on Marvel,
and apply it to his movies.
Him and Coppola shitting on
That's
Marvel.
Just funny. That's crazy how he
kind of weird how they had to use all that shit Marvel did, and they had to go
tell his story.
Oh God, so dumb. And I love Scorsese and Coppola. How could you not?
No, great movies.
Fuck them up. I mean, that's so dumb.
That's just fucking pipe down.
Why do you have to do this grumpy old man shit
pipe down.
with cinema? Enough.
Just fucking pipe down.
Jeez,
especially Coppola. You haven't done shit in how long?
I know. Dude, come on. What is that guy? I mean,
Apocalypse Now. You can't deny.
Oh, masterpiece.
Masterpiece.
The first 2 Godfathers, masterpiece. Yeah. Godfather 3, it's there.
Yeah. That's your Thor Dark World. Everybody's got that one. Everybody has a Thor Dark World.
That's your Thor Dark World. Cotton Club might be up there too. That might be another one of his. Okay. Conversation, great movie. Yeah. The first 2 Godfathers, fan-fucking-tastic. Yeah. Anything he's done after Apocalypse Now, I don't even know what it is. You know what? I couldn't even tell you. Did he direct a Michael Jackson video? I have no. I know Scorsese did. Scorsese did bad, but
who did Captain EO?
Maybe I don't know.
Wasn't that like a famous director did Captain EO?
Let's look that up. Who did it? I know
EO. Somebody did Captain.
I know
EO.
One of our listeners is yelling at us. Who it was?
Of course they are.
They're like, "Yeah, well, how do you not know?" Peter Bogdanovich. How did you not know it was Peter Bogdanovich? It was. Francis Ford Coppola. You see, we were right. I knew it.
Something.
He did something Michael Jackson. I knew Coppola did a music video.
How can he talk shit?
He directed. He directed Captain
EO. Go fuck yourself,
Get the fuck out of here.
You directed Captain EO.
Yeah. That's
fuck.
Give
me the extended director's cut of Thor: Dark World.
Any day. Any day.
Over Captain EO.
Captain EO. Oh man,
get off your high fucking horse.
They were there, boy. They don't want any of that shit. They were pissed.
Jesus,
they were fucking pissed. God. They were like, oh man, It's like those two kids you beat in a pickup game, who just start making up excuses about all the times you travel.
They shot the ball.
Well, they traveled half the time.
And they didn't call any fouls.
Yeah,
I was fouled every time I went to the basket, and they didn't call any fouls. When we played basketball, we called fouls.
It was honorable.
We had honorable games where we called fouls.
Fucking stupid. 8 minutes and 45 seconds.
That's not bad for.
Do we start it
for 1 a.m. ramble?
For a 1 day 3 in the morning ramble? We're not gonna be done till 3 in the morning. This is
it's gonna be a long one.
It's gonna be. We're going all in. Oh yeah. When are we gonna do the Christmas record? We have like a week left to get it out in time. I think.
We need to just spend a night and get a night and just plow through it.
You know what? I'll Google the Christmas songs we can rights free.
Yes.
And we'll pick 5.
Pick 5.
All right.
And we'll just sit down and we'll just do it.
I like it. When I think about those nights in Montreal, I get the sweetest thoughts of you and me. Memories of love above the city lights. Oh, I tried so hard to take it, but oh Lord, my heart won't make it. Come on, everybody. I just wanna stop and tell you what I feel about you, babe. I just wanna stop. I never want to live without you, babe. I just gotta stop for your love I did a tweet, but nobody cared because, we're not famous yet,
Yet, right?
So no one gives a shit about what I tweet. But Gino Vanelli, who sang I Just Want to Stop.
Yeah.
And what was his other big one? Hold on. Living inside myself. Remember that one?
No, I'm going to...
Living inside your love. Ba-boom, dun, dun, dun. Again, it's that, single aunt driving you to fucking Pier 1 Imports after school soundtrack. Living inside myself. But anyway, living inside myself. Yeah. You know that one. I just want to stop. You know that song. Yeah. How did Gino Vanelli fly under the radar when it came to suspects on who murdered Tupac and Biggie?
I don't know.
How did that?
When you think about it now, it's almost a no-brainer. It's almost a no-brainer.
Duh. It's like the fucking mob with Kennedy.
It's been right in front of your face the whole
time.
The whole time. It's just like, of course.
Of course.
This makes the most sense.
I mean, come on. It had to have been Gino Vanelli who got them both.
Who had the most to lose by Tupac?
By them living.
By Tupac staying alive.
Tupac and Biggie.
Who had the most to lose? It wasn't Biggie because
no.
they had a beef going on.
They could have made money off that for decades.
So it's the guy that apparently has absolutely nothing to do with Tupac.
Right.
That wants him out of the way.
Yes, and Biggie.
And
fuck it, get him too.
And fuck it, yeah, all of them. Wipe them all out.
Gino Vanelli. I just wanna stop. Bow. What if he played that as he killed him? He just drove by.
What if he left clues in all of his songs?
Oh, well, okay, hold on.
About him killing Tupac.
When I think about the way the world must turn.
Huh?
Oh, my God.
Right?
This is it. I get the saddest thoughts for you and me.
Uh-huh.
He knows what's coming.
Yeah. He doesn't want to do it.
Memory.
He has to do it. His hand is being forced.
Here, you ready for this?
Yeah, okay. What now?
Memories of life and times go on and on. Oh, I've tried hard to forget it, but oh Lord, my mind won't let it.
Right?
There it is, the guilt.
That's guilt. That's regret, man. He obviously didn't want to do this. The record industry probably forced him to do this.
Well, I think it was a little. He's Gino Vanelli. I think that guy probably took a, hit. I don't know.
You know what? We got to play his records backwards one day. I bet there's some clues in the backwards lyrics.
Oh, okay, you ready?
Yeah. We spin the album backwards.
In my life, I felt so self-assured, but suddenly it's all changed.
Oh.
She's a cloud that hangs above my world, and I find myself wandering in the rain. And now I can't go on 'cause I'm lost, living inside myself,
man.
Living inside this shell. It's his guilt, man.
Regret.
So much regret
for killing
murdering
Tupac
and Biggie. Let's not forget
That's
Biggie
right,
Smalls.
Biggie was killed too by him. Yeah, he killed both of them.
Gino Vanelli, man. Fuck. You can only get this on the Ramble. This is This is the kind of news only Ramble centric.
This is trending tomorrow.
It has to be.
Right?
We're next. He's gonna come kill us. We're dead. I mean, that's the sad part.
We're marked men.
Oh, that's it.
As soon as this starts trending, which is going to,
it's gonna trend.
We're gonna have to go underground.
I'm gonna
have to leave Tracy and Colton. You're gonna have to leave Andre.
On my figures.
We just have to disappear.
We have to fucking
start over.
We like Eddie and the Cruisers. That's what the two of us will be. We're gonna fake our death, and then we're gonna watch. Like we're gonna be walking past the TV store window at like 2 a.m, and they'll be running a story. Whatever happened to the Ramble? And we'll both kind of smile and just keep walking away.
And we'll do a secret underground podcast.
Yeah.
Because we pulled the curtain back
on Gino Vanelli.
Hashtag Gino killed Tupac.
Kill Tupac and Biggie.
Hashtag Gino killed Tupac.
When I think about those nights in Montreal. Oh, man.
I bet it was violent, too.
Oh, of course, Gino Vanelli.
Yeah. He doesn't do anything.
He doesn't go small.
He doesn't go small. He doesn't go small at all.
Nah, that guy's fucking bringing it.
He brings it hard.
Oh, fuck. Living inside myself. Oh, Gino Vanelli,
I can see
man.
him writing those lyrics covered in blood.
Oh,
Just blood all over his hands.
Right. Oh, just so smeared on the papers.
Just had to get it out.
Had to do it.
Had to get the lyrics out after he killed him.
Yeah, he just knew it. Even though he wrote the songs like 20 years before they died, but still, he knew.
Well, there's time travel is always positive.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
You can never rule out time travel.
For your love.
For your love.
I said, well, it was nice knowing you. Now that we have to go live on the run.
But if we can expose the truth, then
it's worth it.
It's totally worth it. If we can bring justice to one crime,
two
crimes. That's right,
two crimes
that have been committed.
Gino Vanelli,
then,
Jesus,
it's worth it.
By the way, if you ever want to hit us up, and we appreciate those who do,
absolutely.
Ramble at theramblepod.com. You can follow us on Twitter at Podcast Ramble, Instagram, but Twitter's Podcast Ramble, the number 1. Instagram just at Podcast Ramble, and we have merch.
We do have merch.
Our TeePublic store is up. Thank you to everybody who's been buying them, modeling them, showing us lovely pictures.
We love it.
We appreciate
so
it,
much.
man. Eddie, this is the Lord. This is Ramble 206 on the Lord's Day of I guess Wednesday now.
Yes,
this is live. I guess
it's kind of live. It's dropping Wednesday.
It's dropped. We're recording it beginning of Wednesday, and it's dropping right after we record it. So this is on the Lord's Day, Wednesday, November 13th. Here we are, man, rambling away.
Hey, I want to send a shout out to Amador Gonzalez.
Amador.
He's a rambler who apparently is a part of the 501st.
No shit.
Did you see that message you sent us?
No,
Invited
I missed
us down
it.
for a watch party to see Mandalorian tonight, but you were.
Oh, that's right. I saw the picture. Yeah, I was going to see Irishman. Yeah,
he's part of the 501st Legion, and they were having a get together in Valencia. And they
Look
at
that
for a watch party, but we couldn't make it. But we wanted to say
next time. Thank you,
they
buddy.
They might have the final night, season 1 viewing December 27th. They said up there.
Which. Think it's going to have any tie-in with Rise of Skywalker? Do you think we're going to have anything?
Well, it's going to come out after Rise of Skywalker.
Right, so you think we'll have something answered in a weird way?
It's so far apart. It's 30 years apart.
I know. I don't know. By the way, real quick plug. This weekend, Friday and Saturday, I'll be headlining the Ventura Harbor Comedy Club. So if any of the Ramblers and James are near there, is Valencia close to there? Probably not. That's on the other side, isn't it? That's like across.
It's close to the ocean.
Valencia?
Yeah.
So maybe
no, Valencia's not. Valencia's more north. Ventura Harbor's more to the
right by the ocean.
Because it's Ventura Harbor.
The harbor.
The harbor there. Valencia's more.
So Amador, if you want to make it, bro, Ventura. I don't know if that's a 4-hour drive for you, probably.
Well, the part of the 501st, they could just take an AT-AT over.
Hello, the 8 steps.
8 steps on that AT-AT.
They're there. Bring the 501st.
Dude, bring a whole 501st.
Come on.
Gear.
Hey, Amador, bring the 501st. Ventura Harbor Comedy Club, Friday and Saturday.
Do it.
Come on down. Do it. I tried to get Eddie on the show, but the whole thing was already booked.
Man. It's politics.
They booked everyone else before me,
which is a joke.
Which is sad.
That's like you hiring a head coach and then hiring the GM.
And then you get the GM.
You hire the GM and then he hires the head coach. You don't do it the other way around.
What did Bill Parcells say? Don't ask me to cook dinner if you're not going to go buy the groceries.
You don't hire the head coach. Oh yeah, we need a GM. That's not how it works.
Not how it works. Unless you're Jerry Jones, because that's exactly how it works.
But Ventura Harbor, when that club is full, it's fun.
It's an amazing room.
It's a fun room.
Yeah, that room is fucking popping when they have such great crowds that come out there. So Amador, please be one of them. Please bring the 501.
Bring the 501st.
That'd be
full
awesome.
Gear, man.
Full gear. Dress up. I ain't mad at you. That'd be fucking badass.
How awesome a picture that would be if you stand on stage and the entire audience is stormtroopers.
Stormtroopers? That'd be the greatest thing ever. God. So by the way, also a real quick email I got to read before I get into the normal part of the show where we read emails.
Really?
This is from Danny Mary. And you want to make fun of me, Eddie?
Yeah.
You ready?
What?
All right. Hey, guys, just listened to 205, and I've been meaning to email you for the past 3 weeks. Jerry, to save your vocal cords unneeded labor, I would like to point out that you're shouting me out 3 times during the shout-out. The following 3 shout-outs are all me. The real Danny Mary. Okay. Which, this is really on me. 1 and 3 are 100% my fault. The real Danny Mary. The second one is Diva78. Okay.
Yeah, that's an honest mistake. No one's going to know.
The third one, Danny Mary.
Yeah. Well, you don't know if it's a fake Danny Mary.
Right.
That could be a fake account.
As much as I enjoy,
be a Danny Mary fan.
Hey, you're right. As much as I enjoy hearing the love you throw my way, I don't need it 3 times. I'm not a thirsty slut like the Ramble Batman figure who'd probably take it from everyone.
He's taking it in so many holes.
Oh, hopefully you can beat 322 and save your precious voice any undistressed.
Thank you. Second off by dropping off that one Danny Mary.
I think he's right.
Which does he prefer though? Because
I'm going the real.
Going to save you more time.
But now I'm going the real. I got to give him credit. Divas 78's the quickest.
Yeah, you get rid of that one.
But I'm getting rid of that. I'm going real Danny Mary. Eddie, thoroughly enjoy your comedic input on the Ramble, especially your rant on Ultra Magnus from the Transformers animated movie. On the Ralph Report, it sounds like you have to reel it in a little bit. I get it, different dynamic. So it's very refreshing to hear you unleash on the Ramble. Listening to the Ramble makes me feel like I'm at a family barbecue just chatting about inside family shit. Umami for the ears. Much love from a Chileno in Australia.
Oh, thanks, man.
Thank you, Danny Mary.
It's a little different in the Ramble than it is here and the other podcasts I do. It's every show is different, so I try to bring something different to every show.
Right.
Because if people are going to listen to me on 3 different shows, I don't want it to be the same thing.
Right.
Because that only hurts every show I'm on. So I'd rather try to be a little.
I'm with you.
Different on every show.
That makes the most sense. Although I think I'm going to brag. I think we get the most natural Eddie on the Ramble.
This is my more natural state. Yes.
I think this
is who I am. I'm more me on this show than I am
anywhere else, even in front of your family.
Yeah. All my family. I just brute.
Right.
I'm just brooding when I'm from. I just sit there and stare at them.
You just stare. So we're still at 95 5-star reviews.
That's unfortunate.
Brand new positive text review though.
Oh, really?
69.
Ooh, I like
this is number 69.
We can hang out there for a while.
This is from Daniel Holland. The show is awesome. I started listening after Eddie mentioned it on the Ralph Report, and I got hooked on the Ramble right off the bat.
Thanks.
I immediately started downloading and listening to the back catalog, and I'm caught up with the show and like all the hours of it. Jerry, Eddie, thank you guys for the great content and all the laughs. I could listen to you all every day of the week. How about that?
Should we do it daily?
We should. Next step for me.
I don't know if I can handle another daily.
You would die. You would die.
I might die.
Next step for me, I need to purchase me some Ramble merchandise. Well, thanks, guys.
If I might suggest,
the pillow.
Get a pillow.
Thanks, guys. Thank you, Daniel Holland. Man, look at that.
Thank you again for anyone who's followed me over from my other shows to this one. We appreciate it.
I give you a mega thank you for that.
Thank you very much.
Man, that's crazy. Fortunate and sweet that we have the baddest motherfuckers who listen to other shows and then go, you know what? Let me follow this Pence guy over here.
The Garmy and the Rambler they're very of a like mind.
They are.
The Grablers and the Garmy are very like minded.
Very. I'm with you on that one. Very much.
Except we don't like Batman.
We don't like Batman. It's the only difference.
That's really the big difference.
What a chode he is. Jesus Christ.
Such a queef.
The biggest queef. The biggest queef. I was watching. You know, I'm going to say, here's my take on Mandalorian, because we got to talk about the Mandalorian.
Yeah, we do have to talk about the Mandalorian.
Spoiler alerts. We're going to spoil the fuck out of it.
I guess we give you a heads up when the past.
Yeah, we'll tell you when we're about to start talking about it.
Right.
But I'll say this. First episode in, he squashes Boba Fett.
Oh, yeah.
It is this dude, the Mandalorian, takes out Boba Fett.
Got taken out by an
accidental bump
on a backpack.
Yes.
And he flew into a Sarlacc
by a blind guy.
Yeah.
A blind guy was just
fucking his other clone dad, Jango Fett, got taken out in 3 seconds by Mace Windu.
Full on armor too.
Yeah,
he had Mace Windu just right the sweet spot.
Took his head off.
Right off, just sweet spot. The Beskar. Just didn't he knew where there was no Beskar.
No, right in the neck, just like an AT-AT.
This Mandalorian, this motherfucker, this guy it's a squat. All right, so here it is. We're gonna talk the Mandalorian. Here it begins. Right now. Holy shit,
but you have no
so
excuse
good.
for not seeing it. It's only 39 minutes.
Only 39 minutes, and it's only like, what, $6 a month?
Yeah. It's fucking unbelievable.
Dude, this thing. Holy shit, it was so good. Excited. I was hooked from the get-go.
Yeah.
You mentioned the Life Days real now.
Life Days in canon.
They're like, we're going to make this real. Thing. That means B. Arthur's out there somewhere.
B. Arthur is at a bar slinging drinks and probably like doing dudes in the back room.
Oh, God, yeah.
To make ends meet.
A few extra credits.
Oh, yeah.
She'll take it.
Oh, she's taking all the time. She's got, they probably have like roaming, like the roaming mob crews coming around for protection, and she can't afford to pay protection.
All right,
so she's
here,
like, all right,
I'll suck your all's dicks.
I'll suck all your dicks.
I'll do it all.
Just let me keep my club going. B. Arthur's totally doing that.
Fuck yes. So what is? Let's get into the ending, because that's all I want to talk about is that final shot.
Okay.
Is that okay, or do you want to go into more of it?
No, we can just go with that. Just the final.
Anything else?
I just like the whole the look of the thing, the feel of it.
So happy to see Carl Weathers still be a badass.
Carl Weathers is the badass in that. And
Werner
I'm looking
Herzog.
forward to what he's going to do more.
Yeah. Werner Herzog was just creepiest. That was the most one of the more intimidating.
When the door opened up, you saw that like beat up stormtrooper armor, and they're just like.
So are those stormtroopers he recruited, or do you think they just picked off
remnants of the Empire?
They just picked off from dead carcasses. His goons.
It might be. It might not be trained. It might not be trained stormtroopers. It might be guys where they just armed because Herzog had that Imperial medallion on his chest.
That's right.
So this is obviously some sort of like remnant cell of the Empire that's still trying to hang on.
And they want something dead in the worst way possible.
Yes.
And then you find out what they want dead.
Oh,
man, what the fuck?
And how was it cool seeing an IG robot actually do shit in a movie instead of just stand there?
Just stand there. This thing, they make use of how weird the head was. Yeah. Everything had a purpose on the IG robot. I hope IG-88 is still out there.
Yeah, I want to see IG-88.
I want to see IG-88, especially now that this guy's gone.
Oh, they capped IG-11.
IG-11 got it quick. Man, but it was everything was great about the build-up, and then boom. And then you find out, and I had a weird, did you call it at all? It was only like a second before the reveal that
when I saw the little crib open,
yes.
I'm like, why is it a baby?
And then
I didn't put the 50 thing together right away the way you did. And then when they showed that picture, that shot from the back, you could see like the little pointy. It's Yoda. It's a Yoda, whatever that race of Yoda is.
So
it's a baby Yoda.
The job was a baby Yoda race, or maybe it's a clone of Yoda.
Maybe it's a clone of Yoda, right?
Or maybe it's Oh fuck, but here's the thing. Like we talked about the timeline, how Yoda would have had to have done it.
If it's 50, then this predates Episode 1.
Yeah,
I would say by 10 or 20 years,
unless. When the shit started hitting the fan after Yoda bailed from Kashyyyk, maybe he went to the cloners. And cause remember, they could age him whenever however they wanted to.
Accelerated growth.
So maybe he was like, look, I want a 50-year-old baby of me, stat, or whatever.
Well, I mean, Yoda talked about through all the prequels, if you watch the Clone Wars, he's always talking about there's this shroud of darkness that's coming over and things haven't been right for a while. He's sort of had this premonition, and it's been alluded to that he sort of knew this was coming at some point. The dark side was coming,
right?
So maybe at some point earlier on, he had that vision,
that
it was coming. So this was his reaction to the impending
doom
that was coming, was to clone himself
and say, "Look, we're so." Either it's Yoda's clone.
Yeah.
I was trying to think of what else.
If it was
very interesting. I'd be down if it was a brand new, because
either way, I'm all in. Doesn't matter.
His race clearly are exotic, rare things.
Well, it's the unknown race. They don't even have the race named in any Star Wars.
Any Star Wars, anything. So I wonder if it's not Yoda, if it's just like, oh shit, we haven't seen one of these in 5, since Yoda, whatever. And that girl, the female version who's on the council but like it just makes you wonder, like,
maybe this is sort of a Yoda like Me Too thing where he's trying to clean up some loose. he put the hit out before he croaked on Dagobah, and he doesn't want his legacy ruined.
That's what it was.
He sort of put a hit out.
They will. That's a lot of.
So he wants his baby gone. He wants to find the baby mama.
This is gonna be gone.
Or maybe he knocked it. He got rid of
for it. She did. that's his defense.
Yoda
came onto me. She did. Came onto me. She did.
Keep a Yoda Me Too under the rug. That's all it is.
Seduced me. She did. I swear.
She wanted it.
Swear it. They all wanted it. They all wanted it. They did. That's like 1 of 40.
How many people are you fucking banging, Yoda? Jesus, man.
That's what it was. He could have flown back up and killed the Emperor. All he did was fall down. He could have shot his way back up in that little fucking council room.
Maybe Yoda knows this illegitimate Yoda baby's out there.
Yeah.
And he started this whole the Emperor Palpatine rise to take over.
Like, here's my out.
This is my out.
And then he felt bad.
I can go hide on a fucking swamp planet
forever.
Everyone will forget about me.
I don't give a fuck about you, motherfucker.
Because all the Jedis are going to start investigating me. So the best way to get rid of this is to wipe out all the
kill these
motherfucking Jedis. Yoda fucking wiped out.
Yoda did it. He's the one. Because he was like, whoop, and he just fucking ran.
I failed.
Like, this is
Failed,
it, sweet. Whew.
Let's go into hiding.
Thank God.
That's why Organa, when he jumped into Organa's little speeder, he's like,
Yeah.
going to hide in us. Organa's kind of looking like
What?
Why you got to go
Why
hide?
you going out? We can take him right
We can
now.
take him right now.
You're Yoda. Get back in there. You can fuck this guy
No,
up.
I gotta go hide.
No. Must
Hide.
hide. Must hide.
Hide, I will.
Oh, that's what he was doing. He was trying to cover up a Me Too.
I guarantee you, his Force Ghost was just sitting there doing to Tarkin, destroy Alderaan, you will, because he knew Organa was still alive.
That's what it was. Yoda ordered the hit on Alderaan.
Must tie up all loose ends. He fucking cleaned house.
Oh, no.
He doesn't want
What it
nobody to
was.
know that he got pussy.
This is the loose end.
Oh shit! Oh fuck!
Oh, this Yoda baby's the loose end.
That's what it is.
He wiped out the whole fucking Jedi
He
Order
pissed it fucking
and blew up a planet.
Nobody's knowing about this fucking thing, okay? Nobody's gonna know. Oh shit! Oh, imagine just Yoda just trying to talk some chick into an abortion. Makes sense, it does.
You don't want this life.
Not in love we are. Bad for the child to have parents who don't love each other. Don't you agree?
How angry or how happy would people be at like the end of this Mandalorian that totally shifts the entire narrative of Star Wars to where it is just
There would be
Yoda
riots.
is a hit job in the whole galaxy
Because he Me Too'd a
because he
chick.
made it a girl.
Got her pregnant. He paid for the abortion. She just took the money and flew. And he's like, the fuck? Like,
Would you be at the end of the final episode of Mandalorian going, what the fuck is happening to Star Wars?
he just has these weird moments where he's talking to Mace Windu. He's like, Nancy, remember you? He's like, why? I get the chick that used to be the secretary. Heard from her and all have you? Like, why? I don't know, man. She got fired for some weird reason. I don't know where.
She was here one day going,
That's-
thanks. I don't
Why do you ask her? No, nothing. Just curious.
Why don't you go see Palpatine?
Palpatine's fucking with us, I think. Go in. No, go in there. Anyone who asked him, he would bring it up to people and then kill him if he didn't get a satisfactory. Even if he did, I'm sorry, you know now, so I have to kill you, Mace. I mean, I feel bad. I had to find out though.
Fuck.
Jesus
Well, you
Christ.
find out there when Padme's giving birth to twins, Yoda's standing there watching, just doing like a little force choke, just choking her out from the sidelines.
Like,
Just,
okay, hurry, kill the fucking
she's dying.
kids.
We don't
kill
know
the
why
kids.
she's lost the will to live.
She's lost with it. Yep. Poor thing. Oh fuck. Oh god. And then he thinks he sees Nancy somewhere, so he just forgets about Luke and Leia for a minute. Like, fuck, gone there. Well, they won't know. Oh shit.
Fuck, man.
Wow.
Oh, that could be a possibility.
That could be. It's one of them. I mean, it's one of them.
But outside of that, great fucking show.
Great fucking show. So either it's Yoda, a clone,
Yeah.
or his direct lineage.
Well, the Empire, whatever's left of the Empire, wants it dead.
Want it dead.
Well, alive.
Alive.
One guy, the doctor
the
wants
meek
it alive.
doctor guy wants it alive.
The other dude
Herzog
wants
was
it
like, you
dead,
can kill this
the
fucking
IG
thing.
robot was like,
I'm killing it.
I was told to kill it.
Yes. So, and they probably thought, I wonder if they figured it would go the other way. Maybe they thought the Mandalorian would die helping
Well,
IG get
remember
in
the
there.
doctor runs in unannounced,
Yep.
and so maybe when Herzog hired the robot,
He
the
said,
doctor
"Kill
was
it."
there. He's like, kill it.
And the doctor's like, well, wait.
And then, but the doctor ran in on this one and was like, we need it alive.
Do you want it to be Yoda, or would you prefer it to be a whole new character who it will eventually end up leading the Jedi.
Well, I mean, the way they're setting it up, I mean, if they do that species ages so long, so they could set up another trilogy 300 years in the future.
And this
that could
thing
be
is
the
a leader
of whatever.
Because it seems like these things are, if it's not Yoda, then his race must be very force sensitive.
Yeah.
Because why would they give a shit about killing
Unless it's a direct descendant somehow of Yoda.
Or,
and they know.
Or they know that all these things are just born
of the force
full-on light side, force sensitive, whatever. Like,
I mean, either way, like I don't care if it's a Yoda clone or it's just some new character. Either way, I'm in.
Man,
I'm in either way.
I'm in either way. I can't wait. She's a brick and I'm drowned. He thinks she went through the abortion. He's sick. 3 a.m. day after Christmas. You know, he's like driving.
Yoda fucking masterminded Order 66. Just to get rid of the Jedi.
To cover up on Me Too. Oh, fuck. Wouldn't it be funny if you just... Wouldn't it be funny if if it was consensual, but he's just that misogynist? I can't trust women. It wasn't even a Me Too situation. Like, she just wanted to fuck him, and he just lost his mind. Like, no, can't trust women. No, must cover this up.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, shit. Now we know. Gino Vanelli killed Biggie and TuPac.
And Yoda.
Yoda took out the Jedi.
And blew up Alderaan.
That one. No, that one. Like, oh, shit. All right, we're going to blow up Alderaan. Fuck our parents. Lesson must be learned. I'm like, okay. It's possible.
I mean, I'm not saying it's not possible.
It's not impossible.
You have to put it out there as a theory.
Or we're not doing our job.
And we should make these Star Wars YouTube theory videos because that's as solid as any of the other.
Any of the bullshit you're gonna see, it's a bit more entertaining than any shit you'll see.
Anything that fucking Zero does or whatever that guy's name.
Oh God. Oh, by the way,
what
we got to talk about? First of all, we're gonna be waiting in line, so please check out Ramble Radio, even though it's video.
Yes.
Because nobody does, and we know we have
we're
more
getting like
listeners.
50 views a pop on these videos,
and we have way more than 50 downloads.
I know we do.
Come on, everybody.
Come on. And we're tying
check
these
out our
things
YouTube.
in.
They do tie in.
You have to get the full Ramble experience.
So let's talk about that employee. Man.
And
First off, our next one will be we're going to be going to you're going to see us wait in line to pick up the new Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order game from GameStop with the exclusive figure.
It'll be out this Friday, yeah.
So this Friday you'll see us. The night before we will have been. I feel bad cuz it's kind of not fair. I'm just going to come home and play it and you're going to have to edit the fucking video.
Yeah.
And then play.
Yeah.
It's not right.
That's not right.
That's not fair.
It's not fair.
It's not fair to you, to anything. This is not right. Maybe you can edit here. Do you need your computer?
I do know my computer.
Fuck.
Yeah.
You should bring it. Come back and edit it.
Maybe
At
I will.
least watch me play it while you're editing.
Again, that's not fair to me to watch you play it. I'm still editing the video.
You're not playing my save. I mean, come on. I'm not going to let you play on my save. Jeez, what am I, an animal?
Not fair.
But so we go to I'm not going to name the store. Should we name the store? Because the owner's very nice.
The owner's great. Love the owner.
It was just the decision of who they were going to.
Watch our video from yesterday.
And the person they decided to have.
And we just walk in because we were at the mall and we were just like, let's shoot some videos here. We did GameStop.
We made fun of Sephora Sean.
For Sean. We went over to the game portal, looked at those games.
Old retro, made fun of the Batman standee that was there.
And then we went to another place and we just simply walked in and you just.
Colton made a beeline to the Legos. So he was oblivious to all this.
Yeah, he had no idea what was going on.
And what did I ask?
Hey, man, how's it going?
That was it.
That's all you asked.
And then this guy goes in like he was finishing a conversation that he and I had on the phone earlier that afternoon, and he had to go.
Right.
And he's like, well, I just got here. I was helping my friend move. It was kind of like a father to me, technically.
You go, hey, how's it going? You're like, pretty good, man. It's going pretty good. Yeah, I just I was over at my friend's house helping him move, and then that took like 6 hours, and I was standing there. We were finished moving. I was like, hey, wait here, man. We're gonna order some pizzas, and so we ordered some pizzas, and then we sat there. We were playing some pizza videos, and then his buddy showed up. And we had some more stuff to move from the truck, so I went in there and got that and moved out. We got that moved out of the truck and moved that inside. Then finally took a rest, and I was able to actually finally to get home, and then I was able to play some games when I got home. And then my buddy called me and was like, hey, man, I need one more thing. I need your car. Can you drive that back? Or like, all right, I'll come back in the car. And so I got back in the car, drove over to my buddy's place.
Oh God.
I came back, and then he's like, you know what? That was so cool. Here's a 6-pack of beer. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah, that's a great day, man. So I took that 6-pack of beer, went back home, and I went there and drank that, and I kind of just passed out my own tears, and I woke up the next day, I came to work, and now here I am. And And the whole time we're just standing there.
And I felt bad for you because you were
I was looking down the barrel of the gun.
I hate to say this, to put it this way, but there's no other way I can put it. You were Dale Johnston to my Emmitt Smith.
Yes, I was taking the full blunt of the linebacker charging, and you're just trying to find a hole to get through. You asked the question and then sidestepped, and then I took the full shotgun blast to the face.
I didn't know that was going to happen.
And I'm standing there like looking everywhere but his eyes.
Yes, because his eyes were creepy.
Creepy eyes.
Creepy eye. And
no one should have their eyes that wide open.
No, ever. 24/7. And then I started trying to fuck with you a little bit.
Well, yeah, you moved, and then you kind of drifted back towards me.
And I just, like, every 8 seconds, I'd be like, Eddie, what are we doing?
Like, what the fuck's going on?
What is happening right
What's
now?
happening?
What is happening right now?
You're saying it just loud enough.
For you to hear.
For me to hear.
But not the other guy.
Well, the other guy was just a stream of consciousness.
He was literally the singing bush from the Three Amigos.
And I was just going, yeah, man.
Yeah,
man.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Yeah, man.
All right, buddy.
Literally,
it was
3 minutes.
This is who you have on a Saturday afternoon.
This is your busiest
shopping day of the year.
This is peak hours at the mall.
This is it.
And you had this guy front and center greeting people.
No other employee was there. It was just, and it was packed. It was pretty busy.
And then they were playing Endgame on the TV.
Yes.
And Colton goes, oh, Endgame.
And then that's another.
He just fucking
opened up gate 2. Yeah. Oh, God. Jesus.
Like, yeah, I was watching Endgame. The sound wasn't on our so I go, you guys like Endgame? Yeah, I was watching Endgame.
That was a good Endgame movie. Oh, it was like, I couldn't do it.
We just ran to the back of the room.
Yeah.
And hid.
Yeah, we did. We hid like we've never hid before.
And then when we came out, we walked around the other opposite wall of the room.
Yes.
To get out instead of walking back in his line of sight.
God. We had to do everything to that guy's going to come in our apartment in the middle of the night. That's a stabby.
He's going to be standing over you.
And then I forgot to finish what happened after we had the pizza for the third time. It was the
darndest thing. I was walking through and a nail snagged my shirt and it tore the hole in my shirt. So I was like, oh my God, I can't walk around all day with a hole in my shirt. So I had to go back to.
I had to hit my mom because I think it was my mom's fault, so I hit her.
But my mom's been dead for 8 years.
But I still hit her.
But I keep her dead corpse in my hand.
Because, I still miss her, and, I still get snuggled. And it's like, what the fuck is happening right now? First of all, how hard up for moving are you that you call that guy to come and help you move?
You would never.
How many no's did you get?
I would never.
How many no's? How bankrupt that you can't buy help? How many no's and how bankrupt are you?
If you need that guy to help you move, you don't move.
You just stay put.
You stay where you are.
You break a leaf, whatever. How far down the call if I need a favor depth chart is that guy on your? I mean, Jesus Christ. Man.
He's
rough.
Like practice squad. Like he's not even
not even
roster of friends you would want.
No, it was rough.
He's playing single A. Just you don't have him anywhere near your starting your 40-man roster.
There's no.
You don't have him anywhere near.
I mean, here's how I try to describe it to Andrea.
You can't. It's indescribable.
I just said it's like Saturday afternoon. That's Game 7, and this is the guy you bring out.
This is your Super Bowl.
And you're gonna put him at quarterback. I know this other guy has gotten us this far, but I just have a feeling we're gonna put this guy in to pitch
met
Game
people
7.
Like that before they have they have maybe a touch of Asperger's or something. Oh, there was
You
just say one thing and they just go off. This guy was ravaged.
It
with
was
Asperger's.
It was. Oh my God!
Ravaged.
I mean, Jesus Christ!
Unbridled Asperger's.
Just an Asperger explosion.
I mean,
it was like a
bukkake of Asperger. All over
everywhere,
just so much.
It's like how they put the cheese in the crust on those pizzas. Like that's how much Asperger's it was.
He was cheese in the crust Asperger's.
He was a Doritos Loco taco of Asperger. Just like God damn.
There's so much Asperger's in this taco. So I can't.
Fucking cheesy gordita crunch of Asperger's. Oh my God. Man. It was unreal.
Unreal. That he just could not read body language.
Nothing. Couldn't. I mean, nothing.
At all.
Nothing.
We were completely. We could have literally walked away. I think he would have still continued his conversation.
The one that when he started, if we just walked out.
Yeah,
he would have kept going. No question. No question. There's a 10% chance if you're there shopping and your kid is enjoying the store and you go next door, your kid will be dead when you come back.
Yes.
And he's just holding him like, oh, he stopped moving.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know what happened. He stopped moving.
I was hugging him.
I hugged him, and then he just stopped moving. And so I guess you can have him back now. I've never hugged anything that stopped moving like this except a couple of puppy dogs that I had. Like, okay, all right. You
and
know
my
what?
mom, but she hasn't moved for 8 years.
My mom, she doesn't move, but I still hug her. You're like, okay, we're just gonna go now. We're gonna take my dead kid, and we're not even gonna press charges.
Press charges.
We just want to get the fuck out of here.
I just want this over with
as quick as possible. Holy shit.
I regret not hitting record on my phone just for the experience, just so everyone could experience
what we went through. That was, man. Hey, at least he's got a job. Good for him.
At least he's working.
He's working. Good for him. He's out there getting paid.
And his boss, whoever hired him, tolerates him enough to
keep him there.
I guess schedule him when he's not there.
Amazing. Yeah, I suppose. How many? I guarantee you, someone called the coworker. Was like, hello. I was like, hey, you're there today. Is anyone else? No, it's just you and me in the schedule. Kind of funny because every time I see a click, okay, I'm calling in sick. I'm not going. I'm not going in today.
Comes to work the next day and he's still on the phone.
Still on the phone. And then it's just like, how come all you're saying is How come that's the only thing you're saying? How can you keep doing that over and over?
I've always wanted to be a robot.
Holy shit.
I was thinking if I could take out my dead mom's body parts and then fill her with robot parts, and then I could have my mommy again.
What the fuck is with that mall? Him and Sephora Sean are in the same quadrant.
There must be like power lines near the mall or something. There's got to be, because they're directly almost on top of each other.
Yes.
One's on the 3rd floor and Sephora Sean's on the
basement
floor.
of this.
But it's like it's the same axis.
Who wins?
Oh, fuck.
Him and Sephora Sean, steel cage.
Is he part of the Sephora Sean core? Have we put him in? The Sephora Sean core?
God, he probably is, but let's just say they have a breakup. The mega powers explode, and it's who comes out of that? Him or Sephora Sean?
I think Sephora Sean is just a little more crafty.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't think Sephora Sean would have any problem killing him. He would just very scientific about it.
I think the other guy could get distracted too easily and go off on a tangent, and then he's just. Because I think Sephora Sean could be like, "Hey man, what do you think about wildfires?" And he would just
and then sleeper hold
a 2-hour wildfire rant, and then Sephora Sean just starts knifing him in the chest.
And he's still talking about wildfire. Yeah, they spread the way the blood is spreading all over my shirt right now, and then
he just talks until life leaves his body.
And he just Roy Batty's just kind of slumps forward, doesn't even fall down, just kind of just closes his eyes and leans forward.
He's coming back like that fucking Mickey Rourke's character in Sin City. Yeah. So the electric chair just keeps giving him a death blow, and he keeps coming back.
I want to see him and Sephora Sean throw down, though. I kind of want to see that.
It'd be interesting.
I think I'd watch it. Could you imagine if they worked together? Like, what would you do if you walked into that Sephora and you saw Sephora Sean and that guy as the only two employees? Do you stay? I might live there. I might just get.
It would be as long as they focused on each other. And then turn their focus onto you.
It'd be okay.
Because if they turn their focus on
you're dead.
You're dead.
It's
you
over.
have to run.
You have to.
You can't stay there.
There's no other choice.
But if they're focused on each other, you could sit there and watch that for a while.
We got to try to make this happen. I don't know how we can. We got to.
They're so close, but so far apart.
So close.
They're so close in that mall, but so far apart.
Food court, lunch break.
Food court.
That's when
we got to figure out their lunch schedules.
Yeah, try to pair them up.
Try to give one of them some peanut butter, the other one some chocolate.
Yeah, see what happens.
See if they go bump into each other.
You know what we do is we find out when one of them has a lunch break, and if the other one's within like 10 minutes of it, we just go distract them for 10 minutes. So they take a late lunch and then same time.
Well, it's very easy to get that dude to distract.
No question. That guy,
you can make him late for anything.
You know, anything on earth. Think the owner and the actual employees were just dead behind him, and he was just standing there.
Just a pile of dead bodies in the break room.
And he's just anyway. I think I could do a better job here. Like, all right, man.
Mom always said I could.
I mean, she doesn't say anything anymore, but I still like to look at her.
For 8 years.
I still like to look at her face. What's left of it. I don't know why her face keeps going away.
Oh, fuck.
It's all bones now.
Oh,
And she smells. Jesus.
fuck, man.
That was
Oh.
all right, I should sing.
Yeah, I guess we should sing. Or you should sing. I'll play the harp.
Why do these 2 a.m. ones go till like fuck? Why do they go 7 hours? We
I
just
need
marathon that shit. You need to get some rest.
I do need some
You have like
rest.
17 podcasts
I
to do
do.
tomorrow. 7. This was tough. The hat, man. So Castlevania goes in to the music from a video game Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I got something for Ramble 207 though.
Really? What?
You ready for this?
What?
Do you think this can be done? Is my next. Let's put there. Star Trek goes into the Captain Hall of Fame. What captain is on their hat? Right?
I mean, you
Ramble.
immediately think Kirk.
But then you go, well, but Picard.
Picard.
Cisco wasn't half bad.
No.
I mean, it's.
Is it just the Enterprise or Star Trek?
Star Trek?
Okay.
Star
So
Trek
it's not,
goes in.
it's not limited to Enterprise.
No, Star Trek goes into the Captain Hall of Fame. What
Does
captain?
Khan count as this? He was technically captain of the Revenant or the
That's
Reliant.
right. That's right.
For a few minutes.
He counts.
He counts, right?
He was a captain of a Star Trek vessel in a Star Trek.
I mean, he
movie.
stole it, but he was still
stole it.
captain.
He was still the
sat in
captain.
captain's chair.
He was still. Ooh.
So did Chekhov. Chekhov sat in the captain's
Chekhov
chair.
sat in the Sulu.
Sulu sat in the captain's chair.
I mean, Sulu had his own
Sulu
ship.
had the Excelsior.
The Excelsior. The Excelsior stands by to help aid you, or whatever. Yeah, is that one of the biggest shade thrown, perfectly shade thrown moments in any movie or anything? Is Khan's reaction to find out that Kirk is Admiral? Admiral? Remember that?
Yes.
He just like, just like that
This
motherfucker,
guy's
that
fucking
Admiral.
That piece
Ooh.
of shit.
Man, that was tough. This one, Castlevania, goes into the Song from a Video Game Hall of Fame. What song is on the Castlevania hat? Dave Strabeck says Vampire Killer.
That
What
was
other
mine.
song could come
I don't know what else you
close?
could put on there. I guess you could put other things, but that was mine.
Patrick Crothers goes Bloody Tears, the day theme from Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest. Let's see, Nickel the Wise. That's right. Like Sting returning from the dead after the NWO kicked the ever-living shit out of him. Remember, Rambler number 104225 is back and hungry for blood. Also, he also titled the email, Nickel didn't kill himself. Also, I don't want to look up the whole Epstein didn't kill himself thing, so explain if you want to. Doesn't matter, who cares. I've been having an interesting time playing Death Stranding. I just got to the Lake Knot settlements recently. When the story's there, it's fine, but I'm weirdly having more fun making efficient and clean deliveries as safely as I can. Call me a perfectionist. I don't know. I love doting on BB, whom I started calling Curly for some reason. Almost as much of the parts of Die Hardman isn't talking nonstop, and you got to admit the terrain has a stark beauty to it. The game is interesting enough, but only from what you put into it. Castlevania's had a storied success with his music and would have trouble picking that legacy based on a hat logo, but if I had to pick, I'd go Super Castlevania 4 on the Super Nintendo. The music was moody and gothic, but ranged from different types and tempos, and it might have been the last great one in the Belmont series since Dracula X wasn't released back then, even though that had some amazing tunes too. Whew, all right, that's the hey man, Andy Barr. Let's see. Red and stiffest uptight voice possible. Good day, sirs. I write in regards to the deepest reference made during episode 200 in relation to my now accurate depiction of Worcester Wayne of 100 Acre Woods. That is where his bat cave is located, or as some people still insist on calling him, Batman. In light of the recent revelations that he's in fact a 75-pound weakling, will you reconsider the decut accusation falsely made against me? With regards, Mr. Barr UK. Stiff voice back to normal voice. Thanks for the shout outs each week. You guys crack me up each and every episode, even though some of the comic book talk goes over my head. Keep up the awesome work. You make the commute and or hours toiling away at my desk a blast. Fuck yeah, Andy.
Thanks.
Thank you, buddy. Superheroes LLP are holding a careers open day, and you really, really want to work with insert favorite superhero. Ooh, a question for you both. I can't always participate due to my lack of knowledge, but the superheroes are holding a career open day, and you really, really want to work
with the most.
with insert favorite super. Well, mine be Wolverine.
Is yours
You're
Wolverine?
covered. Any shit goes down, he got it.
Yeah, but is he going to hang out with you? He's not going to be.
He's not gonna.
He's not going to hang out with you.
Maybe Cyclops to learn how to lead. You know,
we can do a cap too.
Cap,
America.
yeah. Jobs are for back office, frontline support only, so no superhero roles. Which department do you hope to join, and which ones do you avoid, and why? Me, I'd avoid IT, facilities, insurance, risk, or HR. I can't imagine these superhero types are nowhere to be found after they have broken cities, bodies, or IT equipment, leaving behind a trail of red tape to keep you buried in forums and conference calls until the end of days. And that's before the complaints to HR about their inappropriate behavior comments or complaints from them directly about their uniform being too revealing and the harassment that they get. #MeToo. I'd go for quality assurance job in R&D just because of the toys to play with, dangerous work, but rewarding. Andy, I would do that too. I would be the Q. I would just sit there and figure out what gadgets work or don't work. That would be my job if I had to work for the X-Men or something like that. I wouldn't want to be. He's right.
You
I
wouldn't be on
wouldn't
the front lines?
No, fuck that. No way.
I'd be like guy who would like to refuel the jet.
Yeah, that'd be
hang
easy.
out in the hangar.
Just dress in a flight
Fly
suit.
away.
Yeah, you're
Fine.
good.
You're in the hangar. You're underground in the hangar. So when the mansion blows up for the 12th time, you don't get really affected.
That's true. That's true. Hey, I'm with you on that one. Joe Capone. Hat Game, not so much. So much good music came out of the series, but Requiem to the end credits theme from Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest gets my vote. For the hat, for the slight nod it gives to the Mamas and the Papas classic California Dreaming at about the 1 minute and 12-second mark in. He sent us a link, which will play Ray Tolius. Pencils down. I'm a man of few words, but here we go. What song goes on the Castlevania Hall of Fame hat? Bloody motherfucking Tears. Has to be Bloody Tears. First heard in Simon's Quest on the regular Nintendo. It's been rearranged and redone in almost every Castlevania since then. Most recently in Season 2, Episode 7 of the Netflix series during the Battle of Dracula's Castle. Bloody Tears is fucking great. Yeah, I'll give you that. That's a good one. Charles Phillips. I have to agree Nolan's Batmans were straight-up garbage fires, way overrated. Most of his best shots came from Joel Schumacher's Batman and Robin. Ooh, shots fired.
Damn.
Hall of Fame Castlevania song, Nothing to Lose, from Harmony of Despair. Wow, Neary, fuck Batman. G'day, fellas. Neary here, long-time listener, first-time emailer, because I finally had a way to write the bloody address down and not listening in the car. First off, Outer Worlds is fucking amazing. Also, can't wait for the new Star Wars game. Looks great. Colton will love the new Zelda game. Anyway, to the guts. If you're shipping off the Batman figure, I put my hand up only because I'll continue the tradition of him getting fucked by all my figures and Funkos. It all takes 3 punches to submit him anyway. Keep having a good one, boys. Thanks for the heaps. Thanks heaps for the laughs. Keep on rambling. P.S. Darren McGregor, how about having an Australian brother? Neri Romero. Are we connecting families here?
We're global, man.
I hope.
We're global.
God, I hope.
We're global.
So, did anyone... Dave Strabeck got yours,
yeah,
right?
Vampire Killer.
So yours Vampire Killer. You know what mine is? Wicked Child. That is level 3 of the first Castlevania game. That's the
How'd
one
that one go?
Oh god, the bum 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 ba bum bum.
Okay.
And then but the best part is it's the other one that goes it's the money shot moment. I think I might have confused the songs, but this one is Wicked Child. The where it goes dun 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 dun. It's the one that
It's been so long since I played Castlevania.
That's my jam. I'm getting out in the groove now.
You're in the pocket now.
That's the fucking shit right there. Wicked Child. Next, Ramble. Star Trek goes into the Captain Hall of Fame. What captain is on the hat? Now, here we go. Open, close, and encore.
Open, close, and
encore. And then boom, that harmonica.
Nailing it. Crushing it.
Oh, we got to pick the Christmas songs, dude.
I know.
We got to do this. We have a short time to
Look,
figure
we're gonna have
out.
a lot of waiting around time tomorrow when we're waiting for Jedi
We're gonna
Fallen
we
Order.
might write all the songs.
Maybe we could write them while we're waiting in line.
I like that. I'll bring something, notebook or something. John Williams throws an Indiana Jones concert. Opens, closes, encores. Dave Strabeck, they open with Nocturnal Activities from Temple of Doom. Close with Keeper of the Grail from Last Crusade. Encore with the Raiders March from Raiders of the Lost Ark. Patrick Carruthers open with On the Tank. They close with the Minecart Chase. They encore with the Raiders March, the main indie theme. You like that one?
I do.
Nickel says, I'm actually sitting the OCE out because I can't think of any other Indiana Jones music besides the theme, and Googling it would be disingenuous. I will later, though, based on you, Eddie, and the Ramblers' choices. Okay, that's fair.
Okay.
I ain't mad at that, right?
Okay.
Are you mad at that?
No,
I'm not mad at that. Damien Bottriell, he opens with the Slave Children Crusade from Temple of Doom, the scene where Indy starts to free all the kids in the caves, closes with the Miracle of the Ark from Raiders, a true face melter. He encores with what else? The motherfucking Raiders March. How about that?
I like it.
That's a good list. Joe Capone opens with Indy's first adventure from the Last Crusade, closes with Escape from the Temple, encore the Washington Raiders March. So the end credits where they put the thing in the vault and then it goes in. I like that one too because it starts with Marion's theme. It has a little moment of the Marion's theme and then it goes into this. Yeah, it's a good one.
What people?
Ray Tolius. Let's see. Does he have? No, he did not. He did not go in with the picks. Let's see if Charles Phillips did. Not that you guys care, but Theme to Indiana Jones is a great song to fuck to. My personal favorite.
Interesting.
All righty then. I do care.
I care.
I care very much.
And I think we're gonna try it. That's
You
homework.
and I are
That's
gonna,
homework for
you and I.
us.
Maybe when we're done writing the Christmas songs in line at
fuck to
GameStop,
March or Raiders
I'll bring my
March.
little Bluetooth speaker and he opens with the Washington's End Raiders March, closes with Washington, Maine, Indy's home, encore with Temple of Doom, double encore, Washington's End, the Raiders March. All right, there we go. What do you have, buddy?
I have you open with Marion's theme,
So good.
and you close with Raiders March,
Bum, bum,
and then you and then you encore with Washington Raiders March. The end
Look at
theme.
this.
It's
You just
very-
go bum, ba-dum, bum, and then
'cause
dun,
it's my
ba-dum, dun.
It's
So
my favorite.
I have them. Oh, I typed this wrong. Why am I
my
correcting this? Because who cares? But I have to get it right. I'm anal like that. I open with Marion's theme as well. I close. My favorite piece of music, maybe from any movie, is the Map Room.
Map Room's great.
And then encore, of course, with Bump Bump, the warehouse
Raiders March.
going into
Yeah,
the
yeah.
march. Yeah. Ramble 206, the Go-Go's. What would the Go-Go's
Go-Go's.
open, close, and encore with?
Nice.
Can we do this?
I like the Go-Go's.
Can you do this? I can do
Oh,
this.
I can easily do that.
We can do this. What would the Go-Go's open, close, and encore? I'm reading books. I'm playing video games. Bring your pussy over
Here
comes
We're
Eddie's
reading books
harmonica.
and
Playing games. Oh. There's smoke coming out of that fucking harmonica.
I laid so much stank on that.
It was.
So much stank.
You think Eddie Van Halen almost quit playing guitar when he heard that? He had to have, right? If he heard the Ramble, if you heard
It
that.
probably gave him tongue cancer.
I bet you're right.
Right?
I had to.
It
be.
probably gave him that throat.
What else? I mean, come on.
My harmonica playing had
Man.
to get tongue cancer.
I'm still playing After Party. You know, it's a pretty quick game, almost done. Loving
Yeah.
it. Very funny. Go pick up the game. Sean was here. We love the guy. After Party's fucking great. Still playing Outer Worlds. Really getting into that one. Still playing Luigi's Mansion 3, which is so much fun. And now
Getting
I've...
Colton that for... no, I'm getting him Zelda
I guess I'll go.
or Link's Awakening.
Can he hear this? Are we good?
No, he doesn't.
I'll probably get him
doesn't.
Luigi's then, right?
Yeah, I was going to see if you
Deal.
want to get him that, you can
I'll
get him
do that.
Luigi's because my brother's going to get him Link's Awakening.
Perfect. Oh, that's perfect. So
That
yeah,
gets
I'll...
me out of getting him anything.
There you go.
Because that's his Christmas.
Yeah, fuck him. You didn't need anything else.
He gets me all year long.
Hello. And then just started on Death Stranding. Fucking, I'm in. I want to see what happens, but
Nice.
it's a weird fucking. I love it, but it's out there.
I'm playing the downloadable content from Spider-Man.
How's that?
It's the Black Cat
Yeah.
thing. It's okay.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
doesn't do too much. I mean, you're not doing too much.
Still not on par with the actual regular main quest of the
There's
game.
more
huh?
stuff going on in the main quest.
Yeah.
The downloadable content's kind
Yeah.
of just like this one little side mission that's
Yeah.
turned into the full mission. But I'm just waiting for Jedi Order.
That's it. I can't wait. We'll be
So,
playing that one next week.
That's what I'll be talking about next week.
Fuck, that's gonna be fun. All right, let's get the shout outs.
Can you hear us? We're shouting out to you.
Man, that's just a two. That shout out's such a great duet.
It really
That might be my favorite. I think it's the shout out. It might be. That might be my favorite one. Well, now that we have the real the real Danny Mary taken care of.
Yeah, we're gonna shave. Quarter
18
second
seconds off this thing,
Quarter-
probably?
I got to time it.
Oh, what was it? 322 last
322
time?
last time. Let's see if we can do this.
All right.
You tell me.
Burp out of the way.
You ready? Got a deep breath? Need water?
Let's go.
All right. On your mark.
Okay.
Get set. Shout out.
Ken Rivera, Richard Miller, David Garcia, Jose O. Gonzalez, Big Daddy Joe 34, Bay TW Podcast, Ray Tolius, Kingsley 28, Eric Ben 10, Myth Randir 19, The Real Danny Mary, Scarecrow, James Weaver, Anal Twarn, Nick Sharp, Sephora Sean, Neri Romero, Kenny Todd 215, Reverend N Daddy, Raul Sanchez, Vanderveer Vaughn, Huddleston, Michael B. Smith, Big Timmy 87, Gary Pierce, Middle Age Crazy Podcast, Tammy Lee Ramsdale, Frank Montes, SRW 92831, Paxson Breaks, Lauren Silence, Middle-Aged Crazy Podcast. I did that one. Lauren Silence, Najo Young, Coy Bennett James, Michael Miller, Jeffrey, a.k.a. J. Backo 01, Gil Gaslam, The Thick White Duke, T. Garrett Pearson, Senor Peligro, Pod Askew Podcast, Interzone Podcast, CJ Pendragon, George is 126, Atiralicious, Cordelia, Lucas Guerra, JD, Red 5 Standing By, Rob Verney, Chris O'Shoke, Nathan Wallace, Shane Power, Michael Martinez, Wendy May, Steve Darcy, Gray Wraith, Sean Williams, William Harris, Ryan McNabb, Brandon Feltner, Pod Mode with Brandon J, Cam Sempers, Dave Van Walton, Chris McDermott, Charles R. Phillips, M. Bello 66, Steve Wynn 3068, Chucky Brofield, Chris Jug Hughes, Daniel Holland, Josh Kovac, Trent Unruh, J6K9, Graham Gray Arnold, Cathal McAlney, Manny Avalar, Bradley John Eaglefeather, Joseph Tellez, Go Away 723, Amador Gonzalez, Steven, Nikki G23220, J Reading 1013, Fred Johnson, Todd Z, aka DJ Retod, Lord Helmet, Alan Guyak, Phil Sargent, Sean Williams, Maka Toys, Scarecrow 219, aka Adam K, Jimmy Salgado, All of Us Pod, Assorted Goods Pod, Juvenicio Estrada, Oscar Nunez, Joe Mofa Show, Sean Smith, Stacey Avila, CJ, a.k.a. M. Blade, Kyle Cook, a.k.a. The Grindfather, Andy Hinsman, Graham Moore, Eric Nye, Justin Brown, Stacey Gonzalez, Jack Beams, Chris Fabo, Chris Ubacalba, Chris Bell, Chris Bell, Kevin Couch, Cherry Launcheray, Charles Phillips, a.k.a. Chaz Hayes, The Game Fanatics, Burr Martin, Gary Kundle, Darren Butler, Shelby Console, Plastic Prison, Kelly Riddle, KT, Chris Behrensmeyer, a.k.a. GoCast Chris B, Glamis Jamie, Storm Raven, Yeeman Yaman, Boss Hogs, Grim Shredder, Drunk Eddie's Thoughts, Eddie Scosham, Ramen Loney, Damian Bottrill, Joe Milne, Ramar, Chad Soliol, Sean Ryan, Lisa Marie Miller, Joey Poole, Gemma from the Talking Console Podcast, Andy, James, Dan Beavers, a.k.a. G-Virus Dan, Nath Kendall, a.k.a. The Joker, Austin Long, Adrian Empena, a.k.a. Texas Spooky 71, Gamer Girl Deluxe, Singway Slave, Big Timmy 87, John Broccolo, Nico Brown, Steve Colsanti, a.k.a. Midnight Smoke, Patrick K. Bonfrisco, Jason Shear, Matt the Rat, Mad Monkey, Sebro Brother, E. Viegas, Justin Shorter, Jeremy Benvenu, Patrick Crothers, Tim Dawson, Brian Withers, Steve Rogers, Will Wilkins, John Mick II, Ian Gullspink, Rico GZ, Irish 0, 1980, Bearded Nerd, Mike Driscoll 3D, Big Daddy Jimmy V, Ulysses Atkins, Sonic, a.k.a. Mercy, Dahlem, Stets, my cousin, Darren McGregor, Dave Strbeck, the Hall of Famer, First Ballot, the Devastator, Joe Capone, Steph Infection, Poltron, Aaron, Bridget from Long Island, Adam Clambert, JM, J. Mitch, The Bird, Stapia, Nickel the Wise, Gary Rickelman, Grady W. Smithy III, The Chris and Cassie Effect, Sam Martinez, David A. Gutierrez, David Eric Chavez, Becky Sunderling, and Brie Pena, and Brian Boo Stamontes. Boo Stamontes. Thank you all for making the Ramble part of your lives, your loves, your everythings.
250.
250.
You shaved 32 seconds.
32 seconds just from the Danny Marys.
Who knew
alone.
Danny Mary took up 32
extra seconds?
But you say it, it doesn't seem like it's 30.
Doesn't seem like it's 30.
Danny Mary.
Danny
That
Mary,
doesn't seem like
Diva
32
78.
Wow.
That didn't take 30 seconds.
Time is a weird thing.
It is.
'Cause that doesn't feel like 32 seconds.
No! But there it is. By the way,
Unreal.
Eddie and I both have comedy albums you can buy. Pretty
We
please
do?
buy them on iTunes.
Yes.
Pretty please give them 5-star ratings and positive text reviews.
Yes.
Just do it, please.
Do it.
If you hear our
Do
shit
it.
on Pandora, Spotify, SiriusXM, especially SiriusXM, crank it and take pictures. You can hear us on Spotify and Pandora just by subscribing to our channels on Spotify
Mm-hmm.
and Pandora and in loving and enjoying our comedy. Again, this weekend, dude, I want the homeboy to bring the 501. Is that what they're called? The 501st. The 501st. Man, come on. Right, Amador, right? It was Amador? Is that right?
Gonzalez.
Amador, come on down the Ventura Harbor Comedy Club this upcoming weekend, November 15th and 16th, Friday and Saturday. Bring the 501st, bro. It'll be awesome. Fucking dress up. They might not let you in, but that's okay. I don't know. I don't want to. I would love to have nothing
Leave the
but
blasters at
stormtroopers.
home.
Leave
You
the
can wear the
blasters at
armor.
home. Yeah, maybe just the armor. If they're dicks about it, have a change of clothes ready. But please come on down and check out the show. That'd be awesome. I'm calling it the Rambling Nerd Rage.
Yes.
That's what I'm going to call every show for the next calendar year. Rambling Nerd Rage. Every show I do. Rambling Nerd Rage. Eddie's going to have some badass artwork.
I'm working on the artwork right
That's
now
going to be
for
fun.
it.
I can't wait. It's going to be awesome. So, yeah, come on down. Thank you, everybody. Seriously, spread the word about the Ramble. Subscribe, 5-star rating, positive text reviews, all that good shit.
Yeah.
Come on and watch our fucking YouTube video.
YouTube. Spread
and
the word.
buy
Share the
our
YouTube
merch.
videos.
We have T-shirts and hoodies and a
those
pillow.
good, like, I wish we had, like, Instagram page where we can upload like 20-minute videos.
I know.
On the Instagram page.
We gotta
do like 12-minute videos.
Do you have to be at a certain follower
I think
thing?
you have to have like one of those like
You're an influencer. You can do it.
Whatever.
Assholes.
Fuck that. Here we go. Top 10 time.
It's the time of the show where we rank the top 10.
Oof.
I know. It's hot.
You play that top 10 solo like you know it's the last one of the day. You know what I'm saying?
I play every harmonica song that's going to be my last song. Like that's the mentality
Right.
I take into it. Like,
Right.
Like mentally, I put a gun to my head and go, "This is the last
Right.
time you. This is the last thing you give the world before you die."
By the way,
And that's how I play it.
I think I know what our Ramble Christmas album cover should
What?
be. I just realized.
What?
I like the idea of, did I tell you this one or did I tell Andrea? Where you and me are just back to back like the guys from Contra.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Shooting machine guns, but presents are coming out of the guns instead of bullets. Or
Yeah.
we do the Ghetto Boys album cover where Santa Claus is the Bushwick Bill that we're wheeling in with the bloody shot out eye.
Oh, that's a
and
good
we're the
I like that one.
We're on either side of Santa.
That's a good. I also like the 8-bit Contra one.
Yeah.
16-bit Contra.
Where we're just
We're
just
just shooting presents all over the place with our shirts off.
so stupid.
Fuck.
So just some thoughts, putting it out there.
We'll see.
Your top 10.
Top 10 hip.
This was
hip-hop.
the top 10 hip hop rap groups. That's tough. Next Ramble 287. You ready for this one?
What?
Musicians from the 1980s that you had a crush on.
Oh.
Huh?
Sheena Easton.
Yeah. Oh, there's so many.
Sheena Easton.
I thought about this. I'm like, I'm already at 20. You know what I mean?
Sheena Easton was like, fuck, dude.
Too bad VJs don't count, or else Martha Quinn would be high up the
Oh,
list.
Yeah.
But VJs don't count. Musicians.
Sheena Easton.
Sheena's your number one? Is that, are you going to tip your hat?
I'm not. I'm tipping my hat. She's up there.
She's
top,
up there.
She's in the top 3.
It's Susanna Hoffs is up there for me.
She's in the top 3.
Bangling it out there like that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, fuck. The way she does a little eye thing and the walk like an Egypt, walk like an Egyptian. It's just a little eye. Oh, forget it. So we'll see.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, rap groups top 10. Holy shit, what a fun list. This was tough. People are going to be pissed. I think some people will feel
Can't make
vindicated.
everybody happy, you know.
Can't.
We've learned that lesson.
Dave Strapek goes Bismarcky and Cool V, Outkast, Digital Underground, Nas, Tribe Called Quest, Cypress Hill, Beastie Boys, Notorious B.I.G., De La Soul, and the Wu-Tang Clan forever, motherfucker. Have a great week, guys. Be safe. Much love to you all and all the Ramblers. Sign the Hall of Famer, the Devastator. Patrick Carruthers, honorable mention to Insane Clown Posse. Garbage music, but they've built with no mainstream support is amazing. Salt and Peppa, De La Soul, Cypress Hill, Outkast, Wu-Tang, Public Enemy, NWA, Tribe Called Quest, the Beastie Boys, and Run DMC. Have a great week. Patrick Carruthers, you too, my man.
Good shit.
Nickel the Wise. I actually don't know enough hip-hop groups even to fill a fiver on this one, and my brain is just too fried from work to formulate a rogue list. I'll just leave off for now and hopefully study harder for the next one. Hope you, Eddie, Ramblers, and James, the Son and Godsons are all doing well and healthy these days. I will catch you on Ramble 207. Regards, Nickel. Thank you, buddy. Andy Barr did not throw his hat in the ring for that one. Damian
A
Bottriell.
lot of anti-hip-hop ramblers.
I know.
What's going on?
Damien says, I've been reading through Chris Jericho's autobiography, A Lion's Tale, lately, and just came across this part where Jericho was working for Jim Cornette's promotion. Chris recounted the night that when going through a drive-thru that Cornette abused a staff member for not taking their orders of 30 burgers seriously. The best part was Jericho was filming it with a camera, and the whole thing is on YouTube. He sent us a link. Thanks for all. That's all for this week. Shout out. Right. Shout out to all the Ramblers on the Facebook page. Peace out, Damian Bottriell. Joe Capone. Upcoming Open Close Encore suggestions. We're coming up at the 30th anniversary release of Back to the Future 2 on November 22nd. How about an Open Close Encore for Alan Silvestri's Back to the Future movie scores? Ooh.
Okay.
All right. I can do this. I can come up with this. We'll add that in soon, Joe. Thank you. Rap groups, Two Life Crew, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Eric B. and Rakim, Houdini, The Beastie Boys, Outkast, Boogie Down Productions, Public Enemy, NWA, and Run DMC. Me fucking OW. Grats on the Cowgirls this season sweep with the Giants, Jerry. Oh, well. At least we beat the Skins once this year, so no sweep for them.
Your mouth.
Gonna go hide now. Peace out. Joe Capone. Ray Tolius, Deltron 3030, Gangstar, Mobb Deep, Ghetto Boys, A Tribe Called Quest, Mad Villain, Beastie Boys, NWA, Outkast, Wu-Tang Clan is for the children. Love the podcast. Thanks, Ray. Thank you. Thank you, buddy. Let's see. Charles Phillips, Top 10 hip-hop groups. I could literally just fill this with every one of the subgroups from Wu-Tang Clan, but I won't. Danger Doom, MF Doom, and Danger Mouse never had a bad track or an album. Number 9, Dark Lotus. I know not cool to be a juggalo. My old juggalo family kept me alive in my trailer park and ghetto upbringing, and they have some killer beats and great tracks. De La Soul. That set the pace for open-minded and great forward-thinking rap. A Tribe Called Quest. The Tribe never failed to kick ass. Cypress Hill, the only good rap rock group ever. Public Enemy. They were a group that made sure you heard their message. Jurassic 5. Thought-provoking rap from some awesome-ass dudes. NWA, they made gangster rap a thing. Number 2, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5. No better group from the classic rap scene. Wu-Tang Clan, nothing was better than the Force of Nature. That came out of Brick City itself. Yeah, that's a fucking great one. Thank you. Did anyone get your thing?
Nope.
Nobody?
Nope.
Did I read everybody's? I thought I did, just to make sure. I'm just going to go through again. You know what I mean?
We're burning tape. Tape's expensive.
I know.
We're one of the few podcasts that still record on tape.
On tape.
So
we have the little thing running. It's spinning right now.
We're burning tape. This is expensive. I know we should update to digital.
Why?
Well, this is supposed to sound cleaner.
It is.
I think that's why
that
we
what
do
they
it
say?
on tape.
And I got everybody. All right. What's your Alder mentioned? Salt and Pepper, Cypress Hill, The Roots, Gangstar, Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Those are your honorable mentions are in my top 10.
No shit. Yeah. What's your number 10? I'll go my number 10, the Ghetto Boys.
Okay.
Let's start
my number
there.
10, Salt and Pepper.
My number 9, EPMD.
My number 9. Oh, no.
You got to chill.
My number 9 is Cypress Hill.
Oh. Yeah. My number 8, De La Soul.
My number 8, Naughty by Nature.
Naughty by Nature. Fuck, because I'm naughty by nature, not because I hate you. Oh, fuck yeah. My number 7, Run DMC.
Run DMC.
Had to bring it to the ones that damn near started it all.
My number 7, Bone Thugs and Harmony.
That's a good one. My number 6, Outkast.
My number 6 is Run DMC.
My number 5, A Tribe Called Quest.
That's my number 5.
Look at us. We always match one.
Fuck.
My number 4, Public Enemy.
My number 4 is De La Soul.
My number 3, NWA.
That's my number 3.
Look at us. My number 2, the Beastie Boys.
My number 2 is Third Base.
Oh, don't drink the milk. No, pop goes the weasel.
Pop goes the weasel because the weasel goes
the
pop.
Vanilla Ice fuck you song.
I fucking love Third Base.
My number 2? Is that where we were?
Yeah.
My number 1, the Wu-Tang.
My number 1's Beastie Boys.
Beastie Boys. Greatness. Great list. There we go. You have got to hear MC Search's story about... Oh, God, I got to tell this. Google it, though. It's on YouTube. It's fascinating. He's talking about when Third Base really exploded. They had this song where they were kind of taking a jab at Hammer.
Yeah.
Because remember, Hammer had that album, Turn Your Mother Out.
Yeah.
And they said something like, our beats are so dope, we turned Hammer's mother out.
Yeah.
Right? Hammer did not take kindly to
I
that.
can't imagine. That's not a nice thing to say, but you're someone's mom.
And they were coming to L.A. for some event or something. Hammer called into a radio station while MC Search was being interviewed and started mouthing off at him. He starts mouthing off back, all this stuff. And he says, I forget what happened, but when they landed from the airport, Hammer apparently was deep with the Crips, supposedly. And they land at the airport. They said they had to put tarp over the members of the band and run them through LAX. And MC Search did not know why at the time. And he thought, oh my God, we're bigger than the Beatles. He was telling, because I remember telling my wife, like, we must have really hit if they're giving us this kind of, and then he goes on the radio and all this, and I think it was Russell Simmons had to call a guy who was like one of the main dudes on the Crips to squash the beef. Like, they came that close from Hammer just fucking having a
fucking
hoodoo Hammer
pulling a Yoda and taking out the Jedi
pulling a Yoda
taking out the Jedi Order.
Is that the title? They came so close to MC Hammer pulling a Yoda. Is that? Oh God, that's a hold on. I'm writing that down. They came so close to having MC Hammer pull a Yoda. I mean, there it is. So it's fat. And dude, who knew Hammer rolled that fucking heavy?
I mean,
who knew?
Jesus.
Who knew Hammer had those kind of connections? Fuck, man. Yeah, you cannot touch this. You don't want to touch this. Please, Hammer, don't hurt him. I always thought he's just making music for little kids like me.
No,
and then he's like,
the bumps.
Ready to kill motherfuckers.
Damn.
Crazy shit. So there you go. That has been our top 10. Next Ramble, top 10 80s musicians you had a crush on for 207.
Gene Easton.
Sheena Easton. Star Trek goes into the Captain Hall of Fame. What captain is on their hat? And the Go-Go's. What would the Go-Go's? Open, close, and encore. Please buy our albums. Please please subscribe to the Ramble. Give it a 5-star rating and a positive text review. Watch our YouTube videos. Spread the word. Buy our merchandise on TeePublic. Keep sending us pictures. We love it. We love you guys. I'm going to go ahead and play the theme song. When you hear the last beep, it's a lovely one. Thank you for letting us be ourselves. Thank you. And we'll see you next week. How about that? You get to that last beep, and it's I love you.
Man. Late night ramble.
We did.
How long of a ramble has this been?
This has been the late night ones.
Because we don't edit these.
No, hour 18 and counting. It's going to end it. It's going to top somewhere between hour 19, hour 20. Not a record, but
no.
I mean, it's up there.
It's packed full of goodness.
Oh, everything you need.
It's like that.
Is that guy in the store still talking right now? Like all the gates
They
are
just
shut.
turned the lights off and
black.
shut the gate.
And he's still talking to a customer that walked in at 11 o'clock in the morning.
It's an Asperger's Doritos Crunch.
The cheesy gordita crunch. The cheese is in the bread and the crust. Asperger's.